Silnag, si Abra, Adan, yag kenranyat ti agtutubo.
Programa iti DepEd Abra.
Silnag, si Abra,
Amang ti adal ken sursuro kadagiti agtutubo ita panawen di pandemya. Tapno agtultuli latta ti edukasyon da amang iturong kanyada tinaranyag a masakbayan.
Silnag, si Abra,
Babaen iti panakitakta ko na inay kadatayo iti 103.7 kHz. Joy FM.
Silnag, si Abra,
Manggigan, iti oras talas 10, agingga talas 11 ti bigat. Lunes, agingga na ti Biyernes.
DepEd Abra, serving you with a heart.
Hello to our dear students of Grade 8. This is School on Air in Mathematics. I am excited to be with you again as we learn through radio. I am Teacher Rick and I will be with you for today's session in Grade 8 Mathematics. Make sure you are in a place you feel comfortable and can hear our broadcast clearly. How are you today? I hope you are doing fine. Have you eaten your breakfast? Oh, you must, so you can think clearly and be able to understand our lesson well. At this moment, I want you to take your module for our lesson about solving problems involving factors of polynomials. Again, our lesson is about solving problems involving factors of polynomials. I know that you are ready with our lesson. Here is Mr. Elric B. Regulacion, your math teacher from Gadani National High School. To all grade 8 students, here is our lesson. Hello 8th graders. I am inviting you to be with me as we study our lesson for today. I am Elric B. Regulacion of Gadani National High School, your radio broadcaster teacher for Math on the Go. Before we start, be in a place that you feel comfortable while studying. How are you today? I hope you are well so you can participate actively in our learning activities for today. Now, get your ballpen, paper, and your module. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Let us recall what you have previously learned about several ways of factoring polynomials. Consider the activity in page 4 of your module entitled Smart Connect. Written on the callouts with down arrows are polynomials. Let us read together the polynomials contained in each callout in the order from left to right. 18ab squared minus 12ab, 49a squared minus 25b squared, a squared minus 18ab plus 81b squared, 27a cubed plus 64b cubed, and a squared minus 4ab minus 45b squared. While the polynomials contained in each cylinder are the quantity a minus 9b times the quantity a plus 5b, the quantity 7a minus 5b times the quantity 7a plus 5b, the quantity A minus 9B times the quantity A minus 9B, 6AB times the quantity 3B minus 2, and the quantity 3A plus 4B times the quantity 9A square minus 12AB plus 16B square. If you are to direct the arrows, to which cylinder should each be paired? Draw a line to connect the arrow to each cylinder which you think correctly represents the factors of the polynomials written on the callouts. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. You may now start. Now, put a check mark to your answer if it is the same with what I will be telling. The polynomial 18ab square minus 12ab is paired with 6ab times the quantity 3b minus 2. 49a square minus 25b square with 7a minus 5b times the quantity 7a plus 5b. A square minus 18ab plus 81b square with the quantity a minus 9b times the quantity a minus 9b. 27a cubed plus 64b cubed with the quantity 3a plus 4b times the quantity 9a square minus 12ab plus 16b square, and a square minus 4ab minus 45b square with the quantity a minus 9b times the quantity a plus 5b. Were you able to connect the callouts to its right factors? Very good! I am happy to know that you can still remember our previous lesson. We are now ready to proceed to our new lesson. At this point, you are going to take everything you've learned about polynomials, factoring, and polynomial equations and apply it to real-life situations. Let us have the next activity in page 5 of your module. Together, let's read the given situation and solve. Suppose your mother asks you to make for her a rectangular shaped garden. The total area of the garden is 84 square feet. She wants that the length of the garden is 8 feet longer than the width. Can you tell what the dimensions are? Below the answer box are the steps to be done to arrive at the correct answer. Here are the given steps. Letter A. 84 equals x squared plus 8x. Letter B. X plus 14 equals 0 or x minus 6 equals 0. Letter C. A equals the quantity length times the quantity width. 84 equals quantity x plus 8 times x. Letter D, 0 equals x squared plus 8x minus 84. Letter E, let x be the width and x plus 8 be the length. Letter F, 0 equals the quantity x plus 14 times the quantity x minus 6. You're going to arrange the steps in logical order by placing the letter of your choice on the shape provided in the answer box. The first step is done for you. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Let us see if your answers are correct. Put a check mark to your answers if it is in this order: E, C, A, D, F, B. Let me repeat the order: E, C, A, D, F, B. Were you able to get all correct answers? That is great! Nice work! That activity illustrates how factoring can be used in solving real-life situations. In page 6 of your module are some helpful tips that will guide you on how to successfully come up with the correct solution. Get ready and let us together read these tips. Tip number 1. Write an equation that represents the given information. To help you figure it out, draw a picture or a diagram. Tip number 2. Follow the rules of polynomial equation by factoring. This means that you need to place all polynomials on one side of the equation and set it equal to 0. Following the zero product property, which simply states that if AB equals 0, then either A equals 0 or B equals 0 or both. Tip number 3. Check the reasonableness of answers. This means that you have to discard solutions that do not make sense. For example, time and distance cannot be negative. Now, turn your module to page 7 and consider the example in problem number 1, which states that the area of a square is numerically equal to 50 times its perimeter. Find the length of a side of a square. Here is the step-by-step solution. Step 1. Choose a variable to represent what is unknown. In this case, Let S be the length of the side of a square. Step 2. Translate what you are seeing in words into mathematical expressions, meaning, write the equation based on the given information. Note that area of a square with side S is A equals S square and its perimeter is P equals 4S. Hence, S square equals 50 times 4S. Step 3. Simplify the expression and solve for the unknown. From the equation obtained in step 2, which is S square equals 50 times 4S, we simplify. This gives us S square equals 200S. Next, place all polynomials in one side of the equation and set to 0. It yields to S square minus 200S equals 0. Then, factor the polynomials. We have S times the quantity S minus 20 equals 0. By applying the zero product property, it will give us S equals 0 or S minus 200 equals 0. Then, by additive inverse property, it resulted to S equals 0 or S minus 200 plus 200 equals 0 plus 200. The two resulting equations are S equals 0 or S equals 200. Since the length of the square could not be 0, hence, the length of its side is 200 units. Now that you have known what the steps are on how to solve problems involving factors of polynomials, let's try to have an exercise. Turn your module to page 12 and proceed to activity 1. Get ready with your pen and paper. This activity entitled I Can Feel It is where you can solve by simply following the steps that can be found at the right side. You are going to fill in the blank spaces with the needed solution on a separate sheet of paper. Here is the problem. The sum of the square of a number and 15 is the same as 8 times the number. What are the numbers? In the table, the first column contains the solution and the second column contains the steps or what to do. First step, use a variable to represent the unknown. Let x be the number. Second step, translate into mathematical expression. Blank plus 15 equals blank. Third step, place the polynomial on one side and set equation to 0 by additive inverse property. That is x squared plus 15 minus blank equals 8x minus blank. Fourth step, write the resulting equation x squared plus 15 minus 8x equals blank. Step 5, arrange the terms in descending order of its exponents. X squared minus 8x plus blank equals blank. Step 6, factor the polynomial. The quantity blank times the quantity blank equals 0. Step 7, apply the zero property. The quantity x minus blank equals 0 or the quantity x minus blank equals 0. Step 8, solve for the unknown by using the additive inverse property. X minus 5 plus blank equals 0 plus blank or x blank plus 3 equals 0 plus blank. Step 9, Write the resulting equation. X equals blank or X equals blank. The numbers we are looking for are blank. Are you ready? Start! Let us see if your answers are correct. Put a check mark in each of your answer filled in the blank if it is the same with what I will be telling. Step 1. Let x be the number. Step 2. X squared plus 15 equals 8x. Step 3. X squared plus 15 minus 8x equals 8x minus 8x. Step 4. X squared plus 15 minus 8x equals 0. Step 5. X squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. Step 6. The quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x minus 5 equals 0. Step 7. The quantity x minus 5 equals 0 or the quantity x minus 3 equals 0. Step 8. X minus 5 plus 5 equals 0 plus 5 or x minus 3 plus 3 equals 0 plus 3. Step 9. X equals 5 or x equals 3. Therefore, the numbers we are looking for are 5 and 3. Were you able to get all correct answers? That's great! Very good! So that's it. We have reached the end of the lesson. I hope that you have learned a lot today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, I am Teacher Rick, your radio broadcaster teacher for today. Have a great day. Bye.
Silnag, si Abra, Adan, yag kenranyat yang tutubo,
Programa iti DepEd Abra.
Silnag, si Abra.
Amang ti adal ken sursuro kadagiti agtutubo ita panawen di pandemya. Tapno agtultoli latta ti edukasyon da amang iturong kanyada tinaranyag a masakbayan.
Silnag, si Abra.
Babaen iti panakitakta ko na inay kadatayo iti 103.7 kilohertz. Joy FM.
Silnag, si Abra.
Manggigan, iti oras talas 10, agingga talas 11 ti bigat. Lunes, agingga na ti Biyernes.
DepEd Abra, serving you with a heart.